quickly today so that you can enjoy the lovely weather out there. And I had a lovely walk along the UEA lake. It was really lovely. It took me 1 hour to walk along the lake very leisurely. It is lovely weather. You should walk around the lake. Yeah? So I'll finish up early today so that you can enjoy the weather and our beautiful campus, okay? So let's get started. I have written a new book, 99 Creativity Exercises, Creative Adventures. I just finished writing this. You can see the articles here, 33 creative adventures, each of which you can do in just 20 minutes. These are really fun exercises. Have a look at these Medium articles, okay? You can read them and do the exercises every morning. So for 3 months, you have an inventory of some amazing exercises. And I also created 99 life-changing lessons on creativity. So check them out as well. Okay? So today, we'll have mock interviews and 2 topics, celebrating embracing your weirdness and celebrating embracing your failures. So let's start with your simulated job interviews. Remember, during the Easter break, I wanted you to have these interviews. I wanted you to take them. And remember the body language video we did? Yeah? So I want you to apply what you learned and form up clusters of 2, okay? But before we start the mock interviews, I want you to create responses to each of these questions. These are the top 8 questions that are most frequently asked in job interviews. When you enter a job interview, probably they will ask you these questions or similar questions to these, okay? So therefore, I want you to get a good practice on these questions. What would be your answers? Please, on a piece of sheet or in your notebook or on your laptop, please type up your responses to each of these questions in the next couple of minutes, okay? Imagine that you are at the door of the interview, okay? You will soon enter this job interview. Let's do our preparation. For each of these questions, what would be your answer? Please put your answers into quick writing. Try to come up with bullet points. For each question, a great practice is to come up with 3 bullet points for each question. So whenever you attend a job interview, they ask you a question. A rule of thumb is you should give 3 bullet points. Why 3? Because 3 is a universal number. It's not too short, it's not too long, it is the ideal response. Okay? And people have done research on this. 3 is the most beautiful. Yeah? So whenever you are answering something, if you want to be convincing, you should provide 3 points. Okay? That's why I want you to create bullet points of 3 bullet points for each question. Okay? Do it now. Write 3 bullet points about each question, about yourself. How will you respond to each question? Do it quickly. Type up your responses or quickly write them down in your notebook, okay? You'll have a couple of minutes to do this, and then we will kickstart the mock interviews, okay? So use your time wisely. Please do the exercise now. Create your responses. 3 bullet points. Make it quick. Be convincing. For example, what is your biggest weakness? Think of one weakness, explain it, and then how can you turn it into a strength or how can you overcome it? So this is like 3 bullet points for that question, okay? So you can apply a similar thing for each of these questions. Turn it into 3 chunks, 3 different parts. 3 bullet points. Okay? 3 bullet points. Keep writing, please. If you have any opportunities to tell stories from your life, how did you act as a hero? Try to share those stories as part of your answers. Can you share a story from your life where you acted as a hero? You can also share that story as part of some of the answers. Especially give me an example of a difficult situation. That's a perfect question for that. If you have a strong story to share, please share it. Tell me an achievement you are proud of. Again, this is a perfect opportunity to tell your hero stories. How did you act as a hero? You have 5 more minutes. Just continue, prepare your answers, type them up. Keep it flowing, keep the momentum. Keep writing, please. Provide honest answers. Be ready to share your stories, personal stories, stories from your work, accomplishments. But also be sincere. Be honest in your responses. Always give examples, be specific. Give evidence whenever you talk. Don't say generic things. Avoid cliches. Come up with specific things, examples, evidence in your responses, okay? The last 2 minutes, please wrap up your answers in 2 minutes. You are at the interview door now. You're about to enter the interview, so wrap up your answers, please. Please wrap it up. Are you done? Almost? Let's finish it up. Be ready. Don't leave any unanswered questions. Just think of an answer, quick answer. Write them down quickly. Are you done? Ready? So, please form up clusters of 2 now. I want you to find a friend close to you. If you are sitting close to a friend of yours, you can do it together, or change places. Find a pair, okay? I want each of you to change places if needed. Find somebody that you can work with, okay? So we will do it in clusters of 2, okay? So yeah, you can come together if you want. And you can come together, yeah? Feel free to change places, okay? Move around, move around. You can't do this alone. Please find your pair, okay? Thank you so much. Find your pair, come together. You can work again with your friends, yeah? Turn around, come together. Everybody has found a pair? Everybody has found? You can join one of the clusters as you wish. Thank you. So, now, everyone in the clusters, one of you will be the recruiter, the other one will be the job applicant. You will ask each other each of these questions one by one, okay? And you respond. The candidates respond quickly. Let's start with this side. These people on this side will be candidates. People on this side will be interviewing, recruiting, okay? Then we will change the roles. Let's start the interviews. Please ask these questions one by one. Stand with a handshake, introduce your name. Practice active listening. Okay? Stand with a start with a handshake, introduce yourself. Ask these questions one by one. People on this side are candidates. People on this side are recruiting bosses. Let's start. you can join any cluster. Maybe together you can work together. Yeah, work together. Ask each other questions. These questions, yeah? And you can join them.
Email yesterday because I was unable to join. I don't know how to join the online links and all. I came here on a student information zone yesterday and they told me the collaboration is the way to join the links. I was waiting for you on Outlook. I just sent you email that I
do you know how to access Collaborate?
Yeah, now I got to know because
Okay.
I went
Okay.
and my attendance, because of that reason maybe my attendance is very, very low.
Okay.
Sometimes I was, because of 2 months, I was not feeling properly well. I came to university when I just feeling somewhat okay.
I see.
Yeah.
You may want to contact the university and fill out extenuating circumstances, document it, because otherwise you
I know, I can understand that attendance issue.
So contact them,
LTS.
but don't miss other sessions.
No.
Just
I will
come.
come daily. I will come daily.
So like it's easy. You've fixed that right now, right?
Yeah.
So and you know your session, right?
Yeah.
Which day?
Everything is missed from my end. I didn't attend proper sessions and all. So I want to know that is there any assignments? I have seen the assignments and all. There are 2-3 parts, I guess.
5 parts.
5 parts are there, right?
All in the module handbook. You need to read the module handbook.
No.
Download it, read the assessment, module handbook. Go to Blackboard, download it.
Okay.
You'll see the assessment. All the details are there.
Yeah, I have seen the 5 parts are there. I have read everything. So I need to prepare one by one means
Exactly.
like in the Word format, right?
Yeah. And remember, we have done all of those exercises, let's say, in the seminars. Some of them we have done in lectures. So that's why you need to go back to the files, download them, go over them, apply them, for those last two parts.
If If I need your further help, I will.
Yeah. Go over the materials first.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it on your own as much as you can. If you have questions, ask me. Okay. You can join, be part of their conversation. Are you done or do you need more time? Done? Are you done? Done? Okay. So let's wrap it up in 1 minute. 1 minute, wrap it up, please. Are you done? Yes, well done. Now, you will change the roles, everyone. You will exchange the roles. The recruiters, the bosses on this side, you will now be the candidate. And the candidates, you'll now be the boss and ask the questions, okay? Let's do it again. Start with a handshake again. Introduce yourself, and you will ask the same questions. Ask the same questions again. Change the roles. Please wrap it up in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, last 2 minutes. Please wrap it up. Make sure you respond to all questions. Wrap it up. Time is up, everyone. Now, I want each of you to provide each other constructive feedback. You will, again, act as a career mentor, okay? And give each other feedback. You can give feedback for a couple of minutes. We don't have any time limit, okay? Give each other detailed feedback. Be constructive. But if there are any mistakes, make sure you mention those mistakes so that your friend will improve. And use this opportunity wisely to really try to learn from each other. Be open to criticism. Be open to learning, okay? We are here to really learn and improve. So this is your great chance to learn from each other, improve each other. Act as a career coach, career mentor, okay? And do your best. Act as a critical friend who really cares about really care about your friend. If this were a real job interview, how would you help him or her? Be honest, okay? And be kind, still be kind. Be constructive, try to learn from each other. Let's start, give each other feedback in the next 5 minutes. if you are done early, please write each other a popcorn. A popcorn is a piece of paper to keep as a memory. We will cherish this moment, today as a memory. Please wish each other good luck and write something kind, constructive, positive as a memory and give it to your friend on a small piece of paper, okay? Please wrap it up. Let's finish it. Wrap it up, please. So in the next parts, I'll be sharing the next parts of this today's workshop, okay? I'll be very quick, and I want your attention. I won't be keeping you long, okay? Let's continue with the next part now. The first message of today is celebrate what makes you weird. I've written an article on this, why you need to celebrate what makes you weird. Read the article. It gives lessons from my life, examples. And I think this is key to happiness. If you really want to be happy, you want to be more vulnerable, you want to share your weird self to others. Remember, you can be close friends with somebody if you truly reflect your true self, honest self. And most of the time, what we do is we care too much about how others think about us, societal expectations, friends, others. What do they think of me? Oh my God. Will they judge me? That is such a huge stress reason. You don't need to worry about it. Your real friends are people who will love you regardless, without any conditions. They will love you as who you are. That means you can be weird with them, okay? They will love your quirkiness. They will love your strange qualities. That's why you need to be 100% honest, vulnerable, and 100% yourself. You cannot be a copy of somebody else. You have to be 100% original, especially in this day of artificial intelligence. AI will copy generic things, But AI cannot copy the unique you, the unique person that you are. So you are as most beautiful as you are when you are honest, when you are 100% yourself. That authenticity makes you the best. And you need to keep it real. You need to keep it honest. You need to keep yourself vulnerable, open, honest. That means some people will not love you. And that's perfectly okay. They have never been your real friends. Okay? So you can take those people out from your life. They were never your real friends. So don't pretend. Be yourself. Those who will love you, they will come close to you. Okay? That's my message. That's why you need to be really weird, honest, and share your fun parts, etc. That's what friendship is all about. Okay. I have a section on obsessions, why you need to be obsessed about something. Sassoon was obsessed about hair, for example.
International corporation, famous for the creating the shape, the 5-point, the dot, and the many, many more.
I sprang from 5 to 11 in the orphanage. Being Jewish, we stood out in those days. If I was going to be inherited, I wanted to change things.
You sat there and teased it, and if you didn't say for a week, you were in big trouble.
I wanted to eliminate the superfluous and get down to the basic angles of cut and shape.
Women were liberated politically through their haircuts.
It revolutionised not just hair but fashion.
Do you always insist on giving people what you think is right rather than what they ask for?
No.
The next person, example, Steve Madden. He was mad about shoes.
So tell me what you know about Steve Madden and actually that.
Those funny fashion ads of the big heads and the big shoes. Used in the movie War. Steve Madden. Let's start.
My family being creative was being able to fix the television. So in an effort to straighten me out, my dad said I had to go to work. So I got a job in a shoe store. This is why I got the shoes. I used to work here. Girl, you were part of designing their lifestyle and their wardrobe. This is cute too, right? I got obsessed with shoes. I quit one day, put $1100 in the bank, and went to work in my own business. I knew that I had to come up with a hit. Made shoes for a market that wasn't being served. We called it the Mary. It was truly young fashion. That's called my childhood pal. Danny said, we're looking for companies to raise money. City's got this genius behind his company in Georgia. Jordan Belfort, the Wall Street. You'll raise you the money you need to build a business. That became part of the scheme. Because they didn't care about anything but building the business. And then the whole thing came crashing down. And there was nothing I could do to that. It's some sort of neurotic drive. Here's what we're doing. My work and my life go on. We can't separate them. It was an older industry. We disrupted. My greatest fear was going to prison. The ball was dropped. You will stop. You can't run a business in prison. Mackerel to prison. Mackerel, fish. That was the currency. I became mackerel king. You was like a weekend warrior. You can fix that in a lot of places. You was a full-time barbarian. That's the guy I want to hang out with. Funny, really.
Our sales started falling.
It was worse than I thought. You didn't want to say it. When it all comes, it all comes. I'm completely insane.
This guy, he is obsessed about waves and capturing waves. He was obsessed about it and created this movie.
Really, it's comfortable. We're watching your friend. So we get a cameraman as a server growing up, you already know exactly where you want to be. And so that placement of, Clark Little had a unique thing where he was more nuts than all of us. Definitely the white man show together than anybody that I've ever known as far as being able to pick my head out there.
So when you're obsessed about something, you will create something remarkable that will shake up the world out there. So my question to you, please think about what you are obsessed about. What are you really so obsessed about that, you will never get bored of doing that? What is that? One thing. Write it down. Think about it. Brainstorm. Find it. For example, you can talk about this topic for hours. You can forget about time and place. You almost forget about yourself. You are completely immersed. We call it flow experience. Csikszentmihalyi calls this flow. You are fully immersed in that. You forget about time, place, everything. You start working on it, and before you realize it, it has become evening. You haven't even realized the sun has set down because you are so immersed in it. Yeah. So what type of things are you obsessed about? So much so that you experience flow. You forget about yourself, your time and place. Those activities are your obsessions. You need to spend more time on those activities. When did you last feel this experience of flow? Everything was flowing so beautifully. You felt challenged. You felt immersed in that. When was it? What were you doing? Please capture your experiences. And remember, when were you really engaged and experienced flow activities? Okay? You can think about your hobbies, curiosities, your passions, of course. Capture them, please. Write them down. Reflect on this. And the next question, how can you turn this into assets? Can you bring something fresh, new, exciting to the world using these obsessions of yours? Can you, for example, let's say you are completely immersed in online gaming. Yeah? Why don't you become a broadcaster, gamer on Twitch, let's say? Can you turn this hobby into a side hustle? Can you share it with the world, and how? Can you create a YouTube channel about what you're obsessed about? Can you create a TikTok? Can you create an Instagram brand? Don't think too hard about it. Go for it. Can you turn this into a business, a side hustle? Maybe it can be an online business, a digital product, some service maybe. Think about the people you could inspire, you could help with. Can you turn this into a digital product, ebook, TikTok, YouTube channel, Medium article, a newsletter, a digital product on Gumroad, a newsletter on Substack? Think about all the possibilities, okay? And write them down, please. For example, I'm crazy about doodling. I turned these doodles into a book. It is now sold in 16 countries. And I make money from that. So think about the possibilities, fresh possibilities that are out there. And because you're obsessed, you will do this automatically. You know, you won't get bored, you won't get burnout, because you already love it, yeah? Don't you? So you can easily do it continuously and help inspire other people. Okay? These questions might also help you. Have a look. Go over these questions now. If you have any fresh ideas, capture them in your notebook. These questions will help you find your passion, okay? Please respond to these questions quickly. Which question do you like most? Write your answer. You can share your answers with one another. So let's share the answers in clusters. You can also share your answers. Okay, let's wrap it up. In 1 minute, let's wrap it up. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Vivian Meyer. Let's look at her life.
Loaded with negatives. I wanted for, I found this box loaded with.
She could generate this moment, and then she gone.
Is there anything that you wish done differently now?
Sure, I wish I would have found those negatives instead of you.
It's an excellent documentary. You should watch. Here's another person. He's famous. Maybe you know him. He's obsessed about making these machines, which are stupid machines, but he loves it, and YouTubers love it, and he has millions of followers on YouTube.
For years, Joseph Berkshire has been fastidiously building incredibly complex machines to simplify his life. They turn newspaper pages for him. They cut his hair. And they serve him cake.
I am Joseph, and I make useless machines.
Of course, utility is in the eye of the beholder.
If there's a strange, this is hammer, machines these days.
But in an age of computer graphics and slick video editing, Joseph's single continuous shot videos of wacky contraptions stand out for their intricately kinetic lo-fi music.
And was delivered to my open mouth. Machines are usually designed to be as efficient as possible. And to then go and make a machine that's super inefficient and playful, there's something sort of delightful and absurd about it.
His creations have delighted millions on his YouTube channel, Joseph's Machines.
The first machine I ever made was to pour a cup of tea for my roommates, and it takes so long to run, the tea can be cold. So then, we filmed it sort of to that little viral, and that's how I ended up with sort of career.
Machines often start with a small personal irritation.
I hate always trying to get the last bit of ketchup out of the bottle. So you know when the sauce gets stuck at the bottom of the bottle? Annoying, right? So that motivates me, like, there's gotta be a better way. Here we go. And then I remember one day thinking, oh no, if I attach it to a fan, it's good as a fan. So I made a video for that. Good thanks.
Joseph, who grew up in New Zealand, was fascinated by problem-solving machines from a young age.
Okay, you can watch him. But here's the exercise now. How can you celebrate your own weirdness? I want you to come up with 6 things, write them down. How can you celebrate it? Embrace it. Bring it out. You don't have to be normal. Normal is not good. You have to be weird. Okay? Original, authentic. 100% of yourself, yeah? For example, I watch these Turkish dramas. Each episode is like more than 3 hours. So long, I waste so much time. I cause small accidents all the time because I have dyspraxia. I can't use a bike, I use a trike. So, there are so many things that are weird about me, but my friends love it. Okay? So what are the things that are original, weird about you? Let's capture them, make a list. And these are perfectly fine. Let's celebrate them, bring them out. You don't have to fit boxes. You don't have to be uniform. Dare to be different. Dare to be unique. Dare to be 100% of yourself. And don't ever be ashamed of it. Let's wrap it up. This is Turkish daytime TV, Turkish aunties doing exercise.
Bir daha şu dalgalanı yapalım, hep beraber yapalım. Topaltaya, hadi, hadi, ooo! Ver müzik, hop, 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 hop! Harikasınız, tutuyorum, harikasınız. Şimdi, biraz sonra, ekranlara, gidiyoruz.
Okay, so it's very colorful, as you can see. Now, I want you to discuss in clusters, 2 or 3. Share your weird lists. Maybe share 1 or 2, top 1 or 2. Choose 1 or 2 things. Share with each other. And then, who's the most weird, celebrate that person. Okay? So let's discuss. Share them with each other. You can do this in clusters of 2 or 3. Share maybe 1 or 2 things. as you listen to each other, is there a film character or a fiction character that resembles your friend? Share it. And please also write popcorns for each other. Try to write a popcorn on a piece of paper, something positive, something that you will cherish, remember this moment with. Okay? Write a kind note, positive note to each other. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, please. Let's look at potato parcel, which is a weird business proposal.
My name is Alex Craig.
And I'm Riyad Becky. Our company is seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% equity in our business.
Look, Sharks, over the years, you've heard all types of elaborate, intricate, and over-the-top pitches. Well, we're here to keep it simple, so let's take this pitch back to our roots.
Sharks, our company is Potato Parcel, and we mail potatoes, and that's it.
Any questions? Maybe too simple. Explain it again. So, Potato Parcel is a brand new way of sending anyone you know a custom message written on a potato.
So they got investment. They made more than $200,000 by writing messages on potatoes and mailing them to people. Why do people buy these potatoes with messages on them? They buy these potatoes for at least $10. They send it to each other. Why? Because it is fun. It is weird. You send it to your friends. You have fun. It's a crazy idea. Okay? It's all about fun, entertainment. So crazy, stupid, and foolish became the new smart in business. Think about that. It's all about capturing attention. Think about TikTok, viral videos there. How many of them are really foolish? A great majority, right? They are so foolish, yet they are viral. And millions of people follow them. And they are hugely profitable. Why? Because we are addicted to this foolish. Yeah? So you need to tap into that. Turn this into a business idea. Catch virality. Okay? Create your own videos that tap into this and make the most of this. You can turn this into money. It's all about capturing attention and fun. The last part, failure workshop. You need to celebrate your failures, turn them into learning. It's all going to be okay. At 23 years old, these people were just failures, yet they became very successful in the end. So there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. And you are going to fail a lot of times. J.K. Rowling failed 12 times. Sir Dyson failed more than 5,000 times. Walt Disney failed 302 times. Failure is only final if you give up. So you need to learn from each obstacle and use it to become better. I had a boyfriend who told me I would never succeed, never be nominated for a Grammy, never have a hit song, and he hoped I would fail. I said to him, someday when we are not together, you won't be able to order a cup of coffee at the deli without seeing me. She was right. So fail means first attempt in learning. No means next opportunity. Let's look at Jack Ma.
There, your father there, he was there. You grew up Country Road. Was considered to be a bad guy. So I was, I know how tough it was. No, I tried to, I don't fail. I failed for funny things that I failed a key primary school test for 2 times. And I failed like 3 times for the middle schools. And you will never believe in Hangzhou, my city, there's only 1 middle school that lasts only 1 year. It was changed from primary school to middle school because our graduates of our school, no middle school accepted because we were too bad. Yeah. We're not that good. Even to these, and before for 3 years I tried to fill in the universities. So I applied jobs for 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police, they said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, I'm going to say, 24 people went for the job. 23 people accepted. I was the only guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that was there. So to me, they turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times rejected. I don't know you were just sorry now. Sorry now.
10 times you wrote to them and said, I'd like to come to Harvard.
Yeah. And then I told myself someday I should go teach there.
I think that can be arranged.
So my current academic CV is about 10 pages. It only lists my accomplishments. Nobody sees my failures, but failures are everywhere. You have to get through them, and they are much more common than successes. You have to fail in order to learn. If I had a CV of failures, it would be at least 50 pages, maybe 100 pages, even longer. I have so many failures, yet we don't document them. We don't have a CV of failures. I think we should have, so that becomes an inspiration, because everybody fails. Here are some of my failures. I was rejected by all PhD programs after my undergrad. My family invested thousands of dollars. They sold their cause so that I could get accepted. And I got rejected by every university. I applied for more than 100 academic jobs when I finished my PhD. It was a time of economic crisis. I got rejected by all of them. More than 100 rejections from universities. Think about that. It's not easy at all. And I got at least 120 rejections from academic journals. I only have 30 publications. So, you see, life is about failures, but it is also about how do you deal with them, how you learn from them, how you develop resilience, get up again. We are all injured. You are all injured. We are all burnout. We all have our scars. Yeah? Yet, we need to get up, learn from them, get more resilient, and try again and again and again and again. Don't give up. Just continue. You need to go from your comfort zone to your discomfort zone in order to be happy. You might be lost in life, but you will find your way. McDonald's founder, Ray Kroc, he sold paper cups until the age of 52. He established McDonald's after he was 52. So it's never late. You are never late. You are still very early. So never give up. Try again, 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 again. And that's how these people did it. They did things at the age of 40s, 50s, 65, and even later. There are people who became successful in their 80s, 90s even. It's never too late, never. So I put some doodles from my diaries. Have a look at them. How do you deal with these failures? Have a look at them. Let's look at J.K. Rowling before we finish. This is an interview. I'll upload it. Let's do the exercise. We don't have much time. Let's do this exercise. What are some of your biggest failures? I want you to reflect on your failures from your life, okay? This will be the last exercise. We are finishing, okay? The last thing we will do today. Number one, in your work, let's say entrepreneurship, business, or career, or academic jobs, academic life. You failed a course, a test, etc. Number two, creativity and arts, music, visual arts, film, theater, crafts, dance, writing, design, etc. Something happened, it didn't work. What happened? Why didn't it work? Please document it, write it down. What were some of your biggest failures? Number one, in work, in your learning, academic life, etc. Number two, in creativity. Please capture that failure, write it down quickly. And we need to be friends with these failures. Failures are absolutely fine. That's why we are reflecting on them. Let's put them, remember them, put them in writing quickly. Try to find at least one thing in each, number one and number two. Find one thing. Maybe you tried something, it didn't work, something happened. There was maybe a negative person. Maybe there was a rejection, whatever. Capture it. And finally, I want you to think about this question. How will you go forward in number one and number two? How will you go forward? Can you go back and improve something? Can you come up with at least one small action in each domain that you can implement in your daily life? Please think of at least one small action. Can you revisit this? Can you try it once more? Do it this weekend. Do something small about it. Maybe revisit it. Try something else. Try it again. Okay, so you'll go back to it. Take an action about it. Can you improve? Can you get better? Can you learn from this? Can you create some lessons? Somehow, you need to go forward. How do you go forward in this? Please come up with some ideas, capture them down right now. And that's the last thing that we do today. Identify those actions. Please take quick notes. Do them this weekend, okay? One action for each. And it should be something easy, not difficult. Think of something really easy to do. A small action, okay? To go forward. Don't make it too hard. It should be something easy. That's it, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for your patience. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful weekend, and bye.